What's happening, Premier Planet? It's Justin Barlow, your favorite master of ceremonies, here inside the Premier Studio in Woodstock, Illinois, and I'm here to fill you folks in on all the action you might have missed out on. If you weren't in the house for PPW number 270 this last Saturday night, we opened the evening's festivities with a one-on-one match. It was the self-proclaimed favorite son of McHenry County, Connor Core, taking on PPW's resident boogeyman, Not Bad Chad, and at the end of this contest, Connor tries to jump on top of Chad. Chad gets the knees up, drives him right into Connor's solar plexus, drives the wind out of him, and that allows Chad to pick up the 1-2-3 in the evening's opening contest. From there, we went into our, as we termed it, our up-and-comer championship challenge for the PPW World Heavyweight Championship. The reigning five-time champion, Vinicus Matt Vine, defending against not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 opponents in this one, handpicked from students in the Premier Academy. They included Poncho 04, DiMarcio, Ultimo Leon, and Tim Castle. The first out of this match, however, I should emphasize, elimination rules did apply in this one, which meant if Vinicus wanted to walk out, he was going to have to eliminate each and every participant one by one. The first man eliminated was Poncho with a VKO. He was followed up by Vine eliminating Ultimo Leon with a double reverse victory roll, and where the referee couldn't see it, Vine held on to Ultimo Leon's trunks for some added leverage. After Leon was eliminated, the champ kept rolling as he went through Tim Castle, who very impressively performed a headstand on the top turnbuckle, but that left him wide open to a super kick from the champ right in the face. Tim Castle was eliminated. We were down to 2 men, 0-4. And DiMarcio, the next man to fall, would be 0-4 after a pile driver from the champion, who could have put 0-4 away right there, but wanted to make a statement and delivered a death wish neck snap to 0-4 to take it down to one-on-one, the last man standing against the champion, DiMarcio, who put on an incredibly impressive display against the champion. I mean, you should see the vertical leap on this kid, delivering several drop kicks to the champion, but that vertical leap came back to haunt DiMarcio because going to the well once too often, he was caught in mid-air on the shoulders of Vinicus, who delivered a sit-out powerbomb to take the match home and retain his PPW World Heavyweight Championship against all odds. But folks, Vinicus isn't out of the woods yet, and we'll explain why as we get closer to the end of this wrap-up. When we came back from intermission, it was supposed to be Mr. Electricity Chase Gosling taking on Slick Willie, but Willie wasn't in the building. Chase comes to the ring, demands that the referee ring the bell, make the 10 count, and count Willie out. Chase thinks he's walking away with an easy victory, but then the music of the Bone Dog, Bryce Akers, begins to play. Bryce comes into the ring, unfinished business between these two from a couple of weeks ago when Chase attacked Bryce backstage. And in this matchup, folks, one that Bryce demanded and Chase at first reluctantly accept, but nevertheless Chase accepted it. The Bone Dog really having a strong showing against the former 3-time PPW World Heavyweight Champion, but perhaps in a moment of desperation, both men are on the outside, and that's when Chase picks up a chair. He swings for the fences, almost tries to take off the Bone Dog's head, hits the ring post. That puts the Bone Dog back at the advantage, but the Bone Dog, perhaps running on pure emotion at this point, puts the chair into the match as both get back in the ring. He tries to swing at Chase. At this point, the referee has had enough. He calls for the bell. The match is ruled a double disqualification, but the tide is turned on the Bone Dog as Chase regains the advantage by ducking out of the way when Bryce tried to hit him in the corner with the chair. The chair bounces off the turnbuckle, hits Bryce right in the forehead, knocks him silly, and that allows Chase to deliver a threat level midnight right to the chair. Chase walks away with the last laugh, and the Bone Dog is worse for wear after that contest. And then, folks, our big main event. This match was not just for the PPW World Tag Team Championships. This match is the culmination of over a year long of what is probably the most bitter tag team rivalry we have ever had here in Premier Pro Wrestling. I'm of course talking about the one that exists between Anakin and Iniestra and the American Ninja Warrior Semsei, the PPW World Tag Team Champions, going into this match, and José Acosta and Anakin. This match was one fall to a finish. It was back and forth, bad blood and emotions running wild, and we're going to roll the footage so you folks can see for yourself, because I don't want to ruin it for you. Take a look and see who walked out with the gold on their shoulders.
Here are your winners and new Premier Pro Wrestling World Tag Team Champions, José Acosta and Anakin.
So after Iniestra makes the tag to Semsei, Anakin and Jose aren't yet aware that he's the legal man, but Anakin, thinking like a wrestler, thinking like a competitor, realizes the situation and is able to roll up El Mero Mero for the 1, 2, 3, and ladies and gentlemen, we have new PPW World Tag Team Champions on our hands, and their names are Anakin and José Acosta, so a big congratulations to the new tag champs. But this Saturday night, folks, as much as Semsei and Iniestra would like to, they're not going to be able to cash in their obligated rematch clause, because this Saturday night, these four men will compete, but it won't be in a tag team match. The four will be against each other in a four corners match, which will determine the new #1 contender to the PPW World Heavyweight Championship. Anakin and Jose, on a roll after regaining the titles, would love to add some more gold to their collection. But the question is going to be, who is the PPW World Heavyweight Champion going into the match where one of these men will be the challenger? Will it be the reigning 5-time champion Vinicus Matt Vine, or will it be his opponent for this Saturday night? I am talking about a man who used to wrestle here in Premier Pro Wrestling, left the company, and while he was gone, you folks may have read this in the papers, you may have seen it on the news. This man was a bouncer at a nightclub in Wicker Park. He was shot not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times, escorting a young lady to her car outside this nightclub, and still managed to wrestle the gun away from the attacker. This man's name, he used to go by the moniker of Big J Knight, but now goes by the very earned moniker of Death Proof Jay Harris. And he is going to step up this Saturday night. He has challenged Vinicus for the PPW World Heavyweight Championship. Matt Vine now has 6 feet 3 inches, 300 pounds of a death-proof, almost superhuman standing in his way of adding another week to his historic title reign. And Jay Harris would like nothing more than to make his return to PPW by walking out with the richest prize in the game. Also coming up this Saturday night, folks, Slick Willie will be in the house to take on Mr. Electricity Chase Gosling in a grudge match, and in a return match from just a couple of weeks ago, Not Bad Chad is going to square off against his former mentor, Wrestling Andy. All that and more is coming your way this Saturday night, folks. But as always, if every Saturday night here in the Premier Studio just isn't enough to quench your appetite for PPW, all you have to do is get on your smartphone, get on your computer, find us all over social media. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube because we are this close to reaching another milestone of 27,000 YouTube subscribers. And as always, folks, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want more exclusive video content from PPW, visit us at our official website, www.premierprowrestling.com. You'll see the on-demand link. Click on that, and all you have to do is sign up for our on-demand service, and you'll receive your first 2 weeks absolutely free on the house. And after that, it's just $4.99 per month to stream all the PPW content your heart desires. So again, it's premierprowrestling.com. All you have to do is click the on-demand link, sign up, and you get your first 2 weeks free. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube. Follow us all over the web, folks. Keep sharing our content. We cannot do any of this without you, and it's because of your continued support that we have reached the number of followers we have on social media. I'm Justin Barlow, and we will see you folks out here this Saturday night for PPW 271.